Well, that escalated awful quickly. I'm John from Fly 8 Mike Alpha, CFI turned airline pilot turned back to CFI. Come along on my journey, flying Alaska to Florida and beyond. Last time on Flight Mike Alpha, we hike up Flat Top, get some awesome footage of mountain weather and clouds around the mountains for the online ground school, battle 60 plus mile an hour winds before going over doing a little bike ride in Kincaid Park, and then loading up the airplane to head out to Seward into some rather deteriorating weather. Despite what the weather cams told us, it was a little bit worse by the time we got there.
Still seeing the terrain right below us.
Oh, like ground contact?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm pretty much all on instruments. So, if you don't see much ahead of us, I think it's probably a good time to turn around.
Yep, I'm not seeing anything now.
Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead and make a nice slow 180, about standard rate while we climb. Kind of take into account the wind to where it's going to blow us. About like 15-20 degrees of bank. Once we get pointed the other direction, I'll go ahead and start descending. Alrighty. Looking more like a good direction here.
Yeah, I've got the ground now again.
Alright, it's 34 degrees. So I'm going to guess that we're going to start picking up some ice here soon. We're going to go ahead and descend. I just want to give that GPS time to catch up.
Okay.
And what's the carb temperature
Good for
read?
traffic, System 10 Hotel Delta is 5 to the north at 1,300 feet.
What's that?
What's the carburetor temperature read? 40?
41.
Perfect. Think of our heading bug there.
Yeah, so I'm thinking just north would be good.
You have ground contact?
A little, yeah. We're in between layers right now.
Cool. Outside air temp's 36, so it's getting warmer, so that's kind of handy.
Okay, I've
Right,
got a mountain there on the side, and you start seeing it.
So I'll level off at about 4,000. That should
There's
be
the
warm
creek.
enough. Okay. Now we can start to see. I'm still kind of on instruments, so you can look outside and I'll look inside. And we'll go down to 4,000, level off, 36 degrees, OAT sounds good. Carb heat is on, 41 degrees on the carburetor, that's good, we'll turn it off. And then we can kind of follow the creek out. I'll look inside, you look outside.
Okay.
No ice. No ice on the leading edge. There's 4,000. So that didn't work out so well. Having fun yet?
Oh yeah.
So we're like, how about here? How about there? How about there?
The lodge to Anchorage, this is the south tip of Chiswick.
Alright, your flight controls. I'll take some water. Gracias.
The Great Lake traffic.
I was thinking we could try this valley over here.
I'm thinking further west is a good bet.
Wait, you didn't have a lot of fun just now?
I'm gonna go with that flatland over there. Sounds like a great idea right about now. And then we can try going up Cooper Landing.
Okay.
And Quartz Creek that way.
Perfect.
It's a bummer that didn't work out, but that was kind of, low visibility, I believe is the term. The colors here are pretty freaking sweet.
It was in these mountains right here that
Be well clear to your right.
guy from Florida wrecked the 207 last summer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hit the side.
Yeah, he was going flat, 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 flat. One
Right.
got IMC and for some reason turned into the mountains.
Oh boy.
Could have
Yeah.
just remained flat the entire time to Anchorage.
Yeah. Now that you're at these like same heights as the mountaintops, you're gonna get rocked pretty good with any sort of,
Yeah.
because there's about a 15 knot wind up here, or 10 knot wind, and it's like
So,
just enough to rock you real good.
I
You
don't
can,
really
if you
want
get
to
below 'em.
descend.
Well, you can go slower and
Okay.
just deal with the turbulence, or you could descend a little bit, and once you get below them, you won't get rocked as bad. you'll kind of get in that wind, the burbly wind shadow.
Because I thought the wind was coming from, oh no, but then it's also coming from the south.
It's coming from all sorts of weird ways. It's really coming off your left shoulder right now, I think. You know, it's kind of like quartering tailwind off your left shoulder.
Yeah, it was like right in here, that valley where he wrecked.
Oh, yeah.
Walked away though. Walked away, found that power line road.
Oh, yeah?
And got picked up. He was able to make a 911 phone call with Siri, like, because his screen was all shattered.
Oh, yeah?
But he was like, hey Siri, call 911.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not really, but...
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, good thinking. Did he get service at the crash site, or...?
He got enough service to make that call.
Oh, man. Ah, this looks a lot better. More doable. Doable. In big quotation marks.
The Alaskan term.
Yeah, I think it's doable. There's just like so many little false passes, like little valleys that look good and then wind up in super high terrain.
Yeah.
There's so many trees.
Wonder how much carbon, how much oxygen Alaska
produces.
supplies for the world.
Hopefully this pass is a little bit better. A little bit lower terrain, a little bit better viz.
I just can't believe the color of this lake.
Oh yeah, really beautiful.
Insane.
That's a pretty big strip there.
Yeah. It's huge.
Nice and wide. The nice thing about all these gravel strips, they're super wide. Be great for training students on. So much round to ground loop.
Broken 1,2,000. Temperature 14 Celsius. Dew point 12 Celsius. Altimeter 2980.
He kind of like hesitated on the.
I know.
on the 1, 2. Dew point is 1. I forgot. Oh wait, 2 on the computer.
Like,
I know. It's funny. We're 10 miles away and we still have to use a squelch or turn off the squelch to be able to hear it. All the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
Line of sight. That's how those signals work. Oh man, look at that glacier. Holy crap. That's pretty cool.
No, I wish I would have gone through Portage, but next time.
Wow. Look at that.
After getting sufficiently distracted by the glaciers, it was time to pop into Seward and go find some food.
6 it out the shirt, final 1-6 Seward.
Nice little cutout for an airplane to fly right through. Beautiful.
Made it to Seward, and now what? We're in Seward, so kind of already saw the glacier on the way in. It's kind of the downside of flying is you get all the amazing views on the flight in rather than when you're here. So
we can go to town and go eat.
Ooh, that sounds like a really good idea. Let's go eat. Only in Alaska do you get the rattle can paint job from Walmart. PMA FAA approved. Anybody want to take a bet on what kind of airplane it is? Yeah, that's basically what keeps us safe when we're flying, that much metal. Nice and thick metal. And it's just basically an airplane in a bag now. And if you were curious at all, you had to come all the way to Seward to find out, but if you ain't a pilot, then you ain't, you can fill in the blank. We found the actual weather camp stations. Now, it's pretty neat to actually see these, despite them not really helping us much on the way over here when we got into some rather nasty weather through that one pass on our way to Seward. And then we walked in town, earned ourselves a very nice, smooth, creamy stout, then headed back to the airport to fly back to Soldovia over the Harding ice field. Alright guys, you know what to do. Like the video, subscribe if you have not already, hit that bell, make sure you get notified when we post our new episodes, and your aviation trivia of the day, your AvGeek trivia of the day, is be an easy one today. So who is the first guy to break the sound barrier? Go ahead and leave it in the comments below, and next time on Fly Mike Alpha, we head out of Seward, flying over the Harding ice field on our way back to Soldovia, catching some amazing views of glaciers, ice all over the mountains, and just this beautiful sunset dipping down below the clouds over top of the mountains before sliding back into Soldovia and then getting up early the next morning to do a freight run over to Homer. Steph drops me off. I get to hang out with Chris Palmer from Angle of Attack and talk about ground school and CFI life before finally heading back up to Anchorage for the last time.
Ever since I started hanging out with John, I just have all these flying nightmares.
Oh wait, those are actually times we spend together in the airplane. Never mind, I wasn't asleep.